Keto Green 1014. Keto Green 1014.
Hello, fam. Welcome to the Chat Suite. I'm Monique, and I have my girlies LaShawn and Beverly here with me, where we timeless ladies sit down and chit chat about everything. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing, because we always got some good stuff for you. Well, spring has just about sprung, and we're getting rid of those pounds that somehow jumped on us in 2020. So if you know us, we're always striving to be healthier. We're always trying to lose just a couple more pounds each week. The search just continues. So we each have a different focus for losing those crazy pounds. LaShawn is eating healthy and working out consistently. Bev practices keto faithfully, and I practice intermittent fasting and lean toward plant-based foods. So during the past month, we came together and tried jjsmith's smoothie challenges. A couple of weeks ago, we talked about Smith, who's a New York Times bestselling author and a master health coach. She's authored the Green Smoothie Cleanse, the ACV Cleanse, now the Keto Smoothie Cleanse, and a few other books. She is over 40, like maybe closer to 45, with a body of a 25-year-old. We love her.
Yes.
And Bev and I did the 14-day keto smoothie cleanse, and LaShawn just finished the 10-day smoothie cleanse. So the keto smoothie cleanse is a paid cleanse, and you have to receive all your guidelines through email and the recipes. There's low sugar keto smoothies, fat burning recipes that are vegan. There are vegetarian options, meat eating options, of course, and pescatarian options. So today we're going to share our thoughts about the cleanses, our results, and the pros and cons. Okay, so Bev, I'm going to start with you. How did you do on the cleanse? Being a keto girl, we need to know all the tea.
All right. Yeah. So you know what? It actually worked for me. With I'm a huge smoothie fan. So jumping in with that, two smoothies, the one meal, it worked. That it was hard in the beginning. I will say my first 2 or 3 days, like I said from my first video, because this is our follow-up, that intermittent fasting got me because I wasn't used to the 16-8. And so that was just like, oh my goodness. So, because you usually you want to go back and get something at night, even if it's something healthy, you might say, hey, I'm chewing on a celery stick or some carrots or something. But, just really trying not to have anything was like, But as far as the keto smoothies, they went really well for me. I mean, one thing I'll tell the family that I did the second time around, I love everything frozen and not use that much ice because I don't like it watered down, my smoothies. So I started scooping out my avocado and putting that in the freezer. So I had my avocado frozen. I didn't know, Shani told me that most of the fruit in the tin were already frozen. So I didn't know that. But all my other fruit, the fresh fruit, I was chopping it up and putting it in the freezer. So, but I did that with the avocados too. And that really helped me with just having that good, cool smoothie. But, for me, it went good to complete transparency. I maybe could have gotten more pounds off. I wasn't as diligent with my water. So that's something that I have to work on is really, with that water intake. But this morning when I stepped on the scale, I'm completely down. This wasn't just from the JJ, but I actually started in January, but 21 pounds down. So I am super excited about this weight loss journey that I'm on. And so I know that JJ is starting, has another session starting, which I am jumping back on this again. So the 2 smoothies, the one meal, that works for me. I will tell you something that started to happen to me on this second go round. I wasn't really hungry at all. I had talked to Shani about this. I'm just like, something's getting crazy because I'm not hungry, but you have to, but at the same time, you need to eat something to fool yourself.
When you say second go round, you did the full one and then you kind of continued, or?
Yes. So I was really trying to continue to practice this after we finished our first 2 weeks. So, but again, like I said, I was just like, I'd eat something. I'd have my smoothie, and I'm like, okay, like I'm not really that hungry. That struck me as interesting, as well. But for me, I will say, JJ, you got something going on. I got my liver focus, my sugar capsule that I've been, incorporating. I throw them in my smoothie. That works for me. I know 2 of them you take after dinner in the evening time, but It works. I will say you're on to something, JJ. Like the two smoothies, we have one meal for the keto. It cuts out what, that sugar for me because I keep, the sugar is what I don't need.
So,
Thumbs up
so
for JJ.
Bev, do you think, real quickly, do you think it was actually keto or would you say low sugar? Or did you make it more keto than it called for? What do you think?
Well, I mean, I tried to follow her smoothies as they were. And I mean, a lot of it consisted of the avocado, the spinach, and all that. So, yes, I was definitely doing that. I would say for her smoothies, I really didn't veer off. For my dinners, they're always keto. I mean, I'm doing something in the keto realm just because that sugar has been my downfall that I needed to exit out of my diet. So I would say for me, it was an all around keto space. So that keto smoothie that she has, that fit right into my program.
Okay, very
Yeah.
nice, very good. Um, I know you had loads of success, and I was learning from you as we went through this process. So the keto wasn't anything different for you. It was the intermittent fasting that was quite different.
That is what I would say for me was a
Okay.
con, but
Yeah.
I don't want to say that for everybody because you have to do it. I know you're a huge advocate of intermittent fasting,
Mhm.
and I can learn so much from you with that. But that's where I had my struggle in the
Your struggle.
first,
Okay.
yeah, the first 3 days for sure. It sort of leveled out as I was going through it. But then after on my second go round, it still was a little hard for me. I mean, I'd nighttime coming, I'm like, oh, like I want something,
So, so real quickly again, do
Yes.
you feel how much did you lose the first time? Just so our viewers can know how much
Yes.
you lost, because you can lose up to 15. And how much did you lose?
Yeah, so I didn't hit the 15, but the first 14 days, 9.5. Again, let me put the disclaimer out. I wasn't as diligent with my water as
Hmm.
I should have been.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Excellent.
right.
So,
Mhm.
John, what did you do? How
Yes,
did you
yes.
feel about the green smoothie cleanse?
Okay, well, I chose to do the green smoothie cleanse because I like the fruits and the different things in that in the smoothies as opposed to the keto smoothies. So I chose that one. And I liked it. It was a struggle for me. The first 3 days, I was like, oh my God, I can't do this, but I continued with it. However, she has a little, I don't say caveat, but a little notation in the booklet that says that you can modify it and have a sensible meal. So after I did it for 3 days, the clean way, trying to do it with fidelity. But then after that third day, I was like, I gotta choose something. I gotta have something.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So I started eating a sensible meal at nighttime. Chicken breast, salmon, salad, that type of deal. So that helped me. And then one thing that I messed up on too, because I didn't read the nuts. You can eat. You see, with this one, you don't have to fast at all, and you can have snacks. You can have nuts and crunchy vegetables, raw vegetables and fruit. Well, I'm thinking nuts. Oh, okay, you got nuts. And I'm nuts. Yeah, nuts. But I was like, say a handful of nuts. I was like, oh Lord, a handful of nuts. I had about 2 handfuls of nuts before I realized that, then I cut down on fat. But yeah, so that kind of messed me up too a little bit. I mean, I lost a total of 7 pounds. Because she said during the modified version, you can lose between 5 to 10. Now, if you do the clean, you could use 10 to 15. That's what it says. But I wasn't clean. I didn't do it with total fidelity. But I did the modified version. But I enjoyed it. Like the smoothies were tasty. There were only a couple of smoothies that I didn't like. To me, what is that? Kale. I'm not a big fan of kale. It's so bitter. And when the days that it had that smoothie had kale in it, I was like, oh, that was the con for me, the kale. But everything else was like good. Because I mean, even though I'm not on it now, but I'm trying to maintain, I'm making a smoothie in the morning and eating that for breakfast and lunch, and then coming home and eating dinner. So I've done that. I mean, I'm not using the same. I throw a little more fruit in my smoothie than the recipe calls for, so off of the diet. But during it, I did exactly what it said. And then I think a con too, not a con, a pro, because like Bev was saying about ice, we didn't have to put ice in our smoothies because all of our fruit was supposed to be frozen. So it was already cold. So that was good. And I found frozen avocado. They have frozen avocado because I use frozen avocado on mine. And that made it
You put avocado in your green smoothies.
just to make it a little
Creamier.
thicker, creamier, thicker.
Yeah.
Yeah, that part. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, it was, Now, as far as doing it again, like the full thing, I don't think I would. But it's not anything against Miss JJ, because she's got it. And I
Yeah.
also, something else I did too. It calls for using the detox tea. I use the detox tea also. I drink that too. Yeah. So I ordered that detox tea. I had that, and then I have the liver cleanse, and then the Mag 7. So I used those supplements while I was on the green smoothie.
So
So I mean, it's successful. I think you can have success with it. Yes, absolutely.
what's the Mag 7 about?
That colon, right?
Right, because JJ also makes sure everyone, if you're interested, she always tells us that you've got to continue to eliminate. And so with the smoothies, you'll find that you may not, this helps you. And it's non habit forming, the
Right.
Mag 7.
Mhm.
And we definitely all used it. So
Yeah.
so LaShawn, it seems like you did enjoy it.
Yes, I did.
Everyone, the green smoothie cleanse is the original cleanse. That's the New York Times bestseller. So loads of people have so much success on it. And actually, I have done both. Now, you guys don't even follow me because I always veer off of everything. Like I don't do anything by the book, and I'm sorry. I know. I mean, I love JJ. I have the ACV cleanse. That works too. So since I've done both, I did this green smoothie cleanse, and like you guys, LaShawn's skin looks beautiful and bright, and I feel like it's something about that, just those greens um, without the oils. So I feel the keto smoothie for me, I only lost 6. Now I will say that I didn't like Bev. I didn't drink my water as much, and I know better. Like I know better. Everything I did, I know better.
Right.
So I was holding. I feel water. I also had a lot of vegan products or vegan products like the sausage. They hold a lot more water.
Mm.
So I think, and then as far as elimination, I could have done a little bit better in that area too. And that's the water. Water pushes everything through. So the salt and not drinking the water for me was probably a hindrance. And also, my body is used to the intermittent fasting. So I wasn't going to get the shock because I may fast from 16 hours to 20 hours. So my body is used to that. So I would say for me, the recipes were great, right, Beverly, as far as the meals,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Yeah, those were really nice. The keto smoothies were great. I used monk fruit instead of the stevia eventually. Um, I think that my body would be more shocked on the green smoothie cleanse. I felt that I had a lot of energy on the green smoothie cleanse. I got into my little bikini after that green smoothie cleanse. I had so much energy after the first few days. And I did that mostly where I didn't have anything to eat. I would have nuts are an issue for me, but I had nuts and I would have fruit, and that's all I had for those 10 days. I didn't have any meals, and my energy was off the charts.
Wow.
So, fam, if
Okay.
you do either one, they're great. I think that both of them will really pull in or I guess push aside your bad habits.
Mhm.
Because I was starting to eat snacks and then just cuddle up. It would be sweet potato chips, but I mean, after three-fourths of a bag, it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. That is sweet potato chips, right?
Right.
All of those different habits were done. And so I thank you, JJ, for that. I think she has a great program. I
Yeah.
would say you want to make sure you do it correctly. She does not really give you weight as far as serving size. Bev, did you notice that?
Yes. Yes.
It will say this is 4 servings. She
Mhm.
means that. So
Right.
if you're trying to eat, a little bit
More
more,
than that.
that is where I think if you were really strict and pushed your water, you would get closer to 15 pounds. But for me, I think the green smoothie cleanse, because I was starting to, I mean, I don't want to eat loads and loads of meat every day. And then, vegan stuff is a little processed more and it's got the salt for me because I don't do tofu or tempeh.
Yeah.
But I think I'm going to try the green smoothie cleanse. And I felt like you, Bev, now, even though I've done my own kind of keto smoothie or just um, pulling back,
Mhm.
I'm not as hungry. I don't know what that's about. I don't, because I mean, like 2 months ago, that was not me.
No. Well, I
I
mean,
was
I
eating
agree with
all the
that. I
things.
can attest to that too. It's not, I'm not as hungry as I was
Yeah,
before. So that's something. That's a
yeah, yeah.
bonus. Another thing I want to say, JJ is 51. Monique,
That's
did you know
right.
that?
She is,
She's
yeah, she's
51.
beautiful.
And
Hmm.
she is a proud 51 and she looks good.
She
yes,
looks
she does.
fantastic.
Yes, she does look good.
Waist is snatched.
Yes.
So, any parting thoughts, ladies, as far as JJ's cleanses?
I
What
mean,
you plan to continue? Beverly, you said you're going to start the keto.
yeah,
The
again, I would just like to say to the family, to anybody that's listening, like, honestly, give it a try. Like, it is really good. Read the program so you know how to really start it. With, make sure you get your liver focus and the sugar pills that she has, definitely. And like you said, you want the modified versions, but get that water in because that water does make a difference. I would say yes to her. I would say thumbs up because, like I said, anything and anybody that can make me feel less hungry, less wanting to snack.
Oh, well, sign me up, right?
I'm for it. Really, I'm here for JJ.
Yeah.
We're here for JJ. Facebook community for both cleanses. They're on the same platform, the same page. Is called the Green Smoothie Cleanse. Go in there. You will look at all kinds of beautiful foods. You'll see the different recipes and how people have done their own cool things with these recipes. We get real creative on our diets, and it looked fantastic. There's a lot of success on the Facebook page. So definitely check it out. Check either one of them out. They are fantastic. But follow the rules. Drink your water.
Drink your water, right? But I wanted to tell you when you said, we like you said we do our own thing because you were talking about the last smoothie you had. You put that mint in it with that chocolate. I did. Oh my God, I did that, and I had visions of a Shamrock Shake from McDonald's. So I was just like, in my
That was good.
so good. And also, I'll tell you what I did. I made a gigantic pot of the turkey chili. Turkey pumpkin chili. Yes, but because I love spicy stuff. This time I threw a couple of jalapenos in there.
Ooh. I had a little
that's
chipotle
spicy.
in mine.
What'd you say?
Now that's the winter chipotle peppers.
Oh,
You got
yes.
chilies, chipotle chilies.
Uh-huh.
Everybody, the chili is beyond. When you hear that secret ingredient that she uses, just go on the Facebook.
Yeah.
Actually, Beverly kind of told it to you.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Beautiful. No, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
The pumpkin is just literally.
Like, I mean, my sisters were nervous, like, no, I don't want to. I said, you have to try this. It's so good. This pumpkin does not do what you think it is.
And you couldn't get them out of there.
Couldn't get them out of the pot. Could not get them out of the pot. I mean, and like I said, when I put those jalapenos in there, that spice, oh, wow. I have it. I mean, I made a bunch. So I have like at least 10, because I put them in individual bags so I could just do like an individual serving for myself. So I have like 10 individual bags in the freezer. So like I said, just pull it down and do it. Yeah. I do a lot of food prep. So yeah.
Yeah, isn't that Beverly does? I don't do that.
Yeah, she's good. I wish you'd take that act on the road.
And stick with me, family. I'm trying.
Yeah,
You're
be ready for the summer though.
Well, maybe
we're ready now. We're beautiful now. We know that.
Summer 2022. I'm in it to win it. So
yeah. These definitely the cleanses will get you right there for those healthy habits.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So with that, we definitely want to hear your experiences if you have been on the green smoothie cleanse or the keto or the ACV or the other one, working out, losing weight without working out. She has that too. She's a machine with this. So machine. Leave your comments below and check out that Facebook page. So we love you. It's time to go so we can prep our food to get on our next diet. We will see you soon. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye-bye.